Short on time but big on adventure? We've got you covered with the ultimate Vancouver speed run. In just 24 hours, we'll show you how to hit 12 of the city's top spots. From sunrise at the harbor to a nightcap in the city's oldest neighborhood, we're taking you on a whirlwind tour of Vancouver's best. It's fast, it's fun, and it's the perfect way to maximize your time in this amazing city. Ready to start the countdown? Our first stop is Stanley Park, a massive 1,000-acre oasis that dwarfs even New York's Central Park. This green gem is hugged by water on 3 sides, giving you amazing views of the ocean and mountains. The park's star attraction is the Seawall, the world's longest waterfront path. It's perfect for a quick bike ride to see the sights. Rent a bike and you can zip around the whole park in about an hour. Don't miss the totem poles at Brockton Point. They're some of the most visited sites in all of British Columbia. Want a local tip? Head to the park early in the morning or late afternoon. You'll beat the crowds and catch the park at its most peaceful. As we leave this urban forest behind, get ready for our next stop just a stone's throw away, the bustling shores of Cole Harbour. Imagine sipping coffee while watching planes land on water. Sounds impossible? Not in Cole Harbour. This area has a surprising mix of city life and nature that you won't find anywhere else in Vancouver. Just a short walk from Stanley Park, Cole Harbour used to be an industrial area. Now it's a lively waterfront spot loved by locals and tourists alike. The marina is full of boats, and you can see people kayaking and paddleboarding. For the best view of seaplanes taking off and landing, head to the Vancouver Harbour Flight Centre. It's a great place to watch these unique planes up close. Want a quick coffee break? Try one of the cafes along the water. You can enjoy your drink while taking in views of the marina and mountains. As we leave Cole Harbour, get ready for our next stop. It's a place that will take you back to the excitement of the 2010 Winter Olympics. Did you know there's a massive 1,000 kilos reminder of Vancouver's Olympic glory hiding in plain sight? It's not just any old monument. This one lights up with the spirit of champions. The Olympic Cauldron at Jack Poole Plaza is a sight to behold. It's a 10-meter tall mix of glass and steel that catches the light in amazing ways. The man behind the plaza's name, Jack Poole, was key in bringing the Olympics to Vancouver. He led the team that won the bid for the 2010 Winter Games. For the best photos, come at sunset. The light on the cauldron is magical then. You might even catch an event here. The plaza often hosts film festivals and community gatherings. As we leave this Olympic tribute behind, get ready for our next stop. It's a place that's become a symbol of Vancouver itself. Vancouver's skyline has a secret. It's not just skyscrapers. A set of massive white sails catches the eye of everyone who visits. Let's explore why Canada Place is more than just a pretty facade. This iconic building wears many hats. It's a busy cruise ship terminal, welcoming over 300,000 passengers each year. It's also a convention center, hosting big events that boost the city's economy. Just a few steps from the Olympic Cauldron, Canada Place offers a unique way to see Canada. The Canadian Trail Walk takes you on a trip across the country without leaving Vancouver. You'll learn about different landscapes and cultures along the way. Want the best photos? Head to the waterfront for a full view of those famous sails. If you have time, try the FlyOver Canada ride. It's a fun virtual flight across the country. As we leave the harbor, get ready for our next stop. We're trading city views for a forest adventure. You've seen Vancouver from the ground, but have you ever walked among the treetops? Just a short trip from the city, there's a place where you can touch the sky without leaving the forest floor. Welcome to Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, where adventure hangs by a thread, or in this case, by strong steel cables. The main bridge is 137 meters long and 70 meters high. It's like walking on air above the Capilano River. The park is full of tall trees and lots of plants and animals. It's a real forest right next to the city. Getting there is easy. There's a free bus from Canada Place that takes you to the park and back. Once you're there, don't miss the treetops adventure. You can walk between big trees on small bridges high up in the air. The cliff walk is also fun. It's a path that sticks out from the side of the cliff. Want to avoid crowds? Go early in the morning or later in the day. The busiest time is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the best photos, try to catch the morning light through the trees. As we head back to the city, get ready for our next stop. We're going to a place where old meets new in Vancouver's coolest old neighborhood. Imagine a place where steam powers clocks and saloons spawned a city. As we step off the shuttle at Canada Place, we're just 10 minutes away from a neighborhood that feels like a portal to the past. But what makes Gastown tick? This is where Vancouver began, all thanks to a chatty steamboat captain named Gassy Jack Dayton. He set up the first saloon here in the 1860s. Now, Gastown charms visitors with its old world feel. Think cobblestone streets and pretty Victorian buildings. The star of the show? The steam clock. It's one of the few steam-powered clocks in the world. It whistles and puffs steam every 15 minutes. It's quite a sight. Want to dive deeper into Gastown stories? Try a guided walking tour. Some even share spooky ghost tales. As the sun sets, Gastown comes alive with great food and busy bars. Next up, we're heading to a place where East meets West. Get ready for a taste of China in the heart of Vancouver. What if I told you that Vancouver is home to a piece of China that's older than the city itself? As we wander these streets, we'll uncover how a 19th century community shaped the cultural fabric of an entire metropolis. Welcome to Vancouver's Chinatown, one of the oldest in North America. The streets buzz with life. Colorful shops line the way. Look for the big Millennium Gate. It marks the start of this special area. The star here is the Dr. Sun Yat-sen Garden. It's the first Chinese garden built outside of China. Inside, it's quiet and pretty. You'll see rocks, ponds, and plants that change with the seasons. Hungry? Try Newtown Bakery for cheap eats. Their steamed buns cost just $4. Or sit down for dim sum at Dynasty Seafood Restaurant. As we leave Chinatown, get ready for a big change. We're heading to a place that mixes books and modern design in a surprising way. Imagine a place where books meet the clouds. Vancouver's Central Library isn't just about what's inside. It's a sky-high adventure that will change how you see libraries forever. This library looks like no other. It's shaped like a big round building, kind of like the Colosseum in Rome. But instead of gladiators, you'll find books and comfy reading spots. The outside is made of glass and concrete, making it look both old and new at the same time. Inside, it's huge. Over 150,000 square feet. There are many floors with open spaces and quiet corners. You can find art shows all around too. But the best part? Head up to the roof for amazing views of the city and mountains. It's a great place to take a break and enjoy the scenery. As we leave this book lover's dream, get ready for our next stop. We're heading to a place where food and art come together in a fun way. Think you know what an island looks like? Think again. Our next stop isn't surrounded by water, but by creativity. How did a former dump become one of Vancouver's coolest hangouts? Let's find out. Granville Island used to be a wasteland. Now it's a place full of food and art. The public market is the heart of it all. It's busy and full of great smells. You can find fresh fruit, seafood, and homemade chocolates here. But there's more than just food. You can watch artists make things in their workshops. There are also theaters where you can see shows. Don't miss the salted caramel ice cream sandwich from the Bread Affair. It's a favorite treat. Want a nice view? Go to Ron Basford Park. You can see Alder Bay and watch people go by. As we leave this fun spot, get ready for our next stop. We're heading to a place where the sun puts on a show every night. What if I told you there's a spot in Vancouver where you can watch the sun sink into the ocean while giant figures laugh around you? Welcome to English Bay, where every evening is a celebration. English Bay is full of life. People from all over come here to have fun. You'll see locals and tourists playing beach volleyball, swimming, and riding bikes. It's a great place to be active or just relax on the sand. The best part of English Bay? The sunset. Find a spot on the beach and watch the sky turn orange and pink as the sun goes down. It's a beautiful show every night. Don't miss the amazing laughter sculpture. It's a bunch of big laughing figures that add a fun touch to the beach. As the day ends at English Bay, get ready for our next stop. We're going shopping. Ever wonder where you might bump into a movie star while buying socks? Vancouver's shopping hub isn't just about clothes and souvenirs. It's a place where the unexpected happens. What makes these streets so special? Robson and Granville streets are the heart of shopping in Vancouver. Robson Street was once just a muddy trail. Now it's full of big stores and small shops. You can find anything from fancy clothes to fun souvenirs here. Granville Street is just as lively. It has lots of cool local shops. You might see street performers playing music or doing tricks. The Pacific Center Mall is here too. It has over 100 stores under one roof. Don't miss Robson Square. It's a neat public space with an ice rink in winter. The Vancouver Art Gallery is right next door. It's a great place to take a break from shopping. As the sun sets, the streets light up. Shops close, but the night is just starting. Ready for some fun after dark? Let's step into a neighborhood that's mastered the art of transformation. Picture this: a gritty industrial zone turned into Vancouver's trendiest hotspot. How did Yaletown pull off such an impressive makeover? Once filled with warehouses and train tracks, Yaletown now buzzes with energy. Old brick buildings have become cool lofts and hip shops. The streets are lined with cafes and bars where people chat late into the night. Don't miss David Lamb Park for a quick nature break. Or check out the Engine 374 Pavilion to see an old steam engine. Hungry? Try Yaletown Brewing Company for tasty food and local beer. As our whirlwind tour ends, think about all we've seen. From parks to beaches, shops to eateries. Vancouver has it all. Why not plan your own adventure in this amazing city? Whether you want to follow our route or make your own, Vancouver is waiting for you. There's so much more to see and do here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips. Leave a comment below and tell us what you'd like to see in Vancouver. Thanks for watching.